What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video back from LA from the Bandai Card Fest. Finally bring you guys now a video about the brand new PKA that came out while we were away. And this PKA honestly looks pretty tough once you get to level 100 plus. Before that though, between, that period between 80 and 99, that's a sweet spot. I feel like the gimmicks are pretty confident to get through for most people, I would think. And in this video, we've got 3 separate teams taking it on, each with the friend captain Lilith. Definitely helps out a lot because Lilith gets around most of the stuff on the final stage. And the way that she's kind of built too is that it allows you to wave clear the first like 2 stages really quickly. So it's really fast to clear this PKA, which I do like, unlike the one that came out for New Year's. It felt like runs took forever because of all the dual units and the switch effects and all of that stuff. But this time around, because of the way that Lilith is built, it's so fast to clear it. So it's going to be a much more pleasant experience, I feel, at least before level 100. Haven't really taken a look at level 100 too much, except for some brief overviews that I've had a look at myself. But it looks pretty rough. We'll see how things go though. This first team you're seeing though is going to be using the new login Luffy as the captain. He's a pretty solid option for this content. His super type and his special are very good for stage 4, getting around all the gimmicks on that stage completely. Though you do have to build a team of pretty much all straw hats, which can be annoying to do, but you're seeing we're just using all the free-to-play size straw hats with the Luffy captain, friend captain Lilith, and it just works. So it's a really solid team. Definitely will clear between the levels of 80 and 99, which is dope. And then, Lilith obviously clears most of the stuff on the final stage. Robin and Chopper, very good for the stuff on stage 3. Despite the fact that you're seeing stuff here for... this is a run that I cleared between levels 60 and 79. So this doesn't actually show all the gimmicks for level 80 plus, but this will clear level 80 plus. There is something though that when you actually kill the boss stage on the final stage, where she revives with 30% health, she does also do 50,000 damage to your crew, so you will have to find some way to reduce the damage there. But even with natural damage reduction with sockets and stuff like that, most teams should be able to tank it pretty well. Ultimately, you could also use a ship with higher HP, and you could use supports to reduce damage as well. Like, there's lots of ways to reduce the damage you could take. Most teams should be able to tank it if you have decent investment in characters. Shouldn't really be that much of an issue. You do get despaired when you do reach the boss stage though, which could put a little bit of a hiccup in most people's teams. Moving on to the second team, this one is going to be using the new V2 Shanks with his Super Evolution as the captain. He's a really good option because he can run that mono int team really well, works well with Lilith. He's also being like an int character that is cerebral, and Shanks' special clears most of the stuff on stage 3, aside from the burn that you're inflicted, and that could be a little bit of an issue as well, is that if you need to have a decent amount of HP to tank damage on the final stage and there is the burn on stage 3, it's kind of annoying to be honest, but Shanks helps a lot on stage 3, giving you the matching slots, removes the paralysis, and because you do opt to use him as a captain, depending on your Shanks investment, you can actually have it so that Shanks' attack boost and chain boost and base attack boost are all extended for an additional turn due to his level limit break captain ability. So you need to have like 4 dupes invested in him to actually get that to activate. So it's cool if you can get that because it does give you more damage on stage 4. The Luffy, the blue Luffy from Treasure Map from not last month but the month prior, he's really nice for this too because he allows you to get a full board of recovery slots. He gives you an orb boost, and you do need recovery slots on stage 4. You can get around it without a character that generates recovery slots, if you have a character that can remove 1 turn of barrier. But of course, this Luffy just works, and, despite the fact he's not int, we're still okay. As long as we're on 4 characters that are int, Shanks will still get all of the benefits from his effects. We do also use free-to-play Killer here because he does remove the Rainbow Shield on stage 3, or stage 4, that is. And then on the final stage, the Sanji you're seeing here is just a clutch unit. Being free to play, you can get his level limit breaks for free on Extra Island, and his special removes damage nullification. There's just not that many characters that remove nullification in the game, period. And the fact that this unit is a boosted unit, he's free, accessible, he's going to be a good unit. Not only that, but he gives you the chain boundary for 2 turns, and because the enemy does revive, it's actually really nice, giving you damage for the multiple turns, removing the damage immunity. You do need to have a Luffy on your crew or as a support on Sanji for it to activate. most teams should be able to accommodate for that. And then we're also using this X-Drake as well. The only reason why X-Drake is used, he's a free-to-play unit. He changes the top row slots into matching, which is the Shanks and Lilith. And then, of course, we can have the custard support to give an ore block to our int characters so that on the revive, we have matching slots to kill Lilith again. And then the final team that we're showing off here is going to be the Super Evolution of Final Tap Lore. If you have the regular Final Tap Lore without the Super Evolution, the team will not work. It needs to have the Super Evolution due to the buffs that occur in his Super Type. The Super Type of Lore is really strong because it actually deals with almost all the gimmicks on Stage 3. Removes the 3 turns of paralysis, removes the block slots for us. He also locks the slots too, which is dope. Now on this team, I do make a slight error, to be honest. You know, I do use the Sanji special because he does have double special launch. But the thing is that post level, when you get to level 80, the enemy will actually bind your middle row for 8 turns. So with sockets, it's 5 turns. And we do have the support of Nami, which will remove 2 turns of bind when we use Sanji special. So ultimately, you would want to save the Sanji special for the final stage. We do use an Uta special as well. Uta special is really nice because it does give us a chain boost. But to be honest, we probably don't even need to use Sanji or Uta here. Felt like I just wanted to do it just for more damage, but after seeing just how much damage we're able to do with like a tap, you definitely don't need to use the Sanji and the Uta specials. Just the lore with his super type is enough. You are inflicted with the burn though, so you do have to be a bit careful, but with the way that lore is built, he gives you a lot of healing and the overhealing with his 6+. So that allows you to accommodate for the death hit that would occur on stage 5 when you do end up going for that. Now, we are also using the free-to-play treasure map Luffy once again because it does give us the recovery slots. We opted to use the free-to-play Black Maria special beforehand, though, to remove the Rainbow Shield because she does do some orb change and we want the recovery slots instead. But that does give us color affinity due to the Black Maria special. And then on the final stage, we have Sanji to remove the damage immunity and then the support of Nami to remove bind. We've got the Uta to remove some bind as well. Lilith special for orb boost and the end of turn damage, which is great. And then of course Lore's special for his increased damage taken, multi-turn attack boost, and on the revive once again, plenty of damage to get through. This team works really, really well. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for watching the video. For level 80 of PKA, once we have teams for level 100, I'll be back with another video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that guys, I will see you guys within the next video.